Welcome back to the channel and to the Low Stick Bible and Politics. Today we are going to be going over the State of the Union address from Tuesday night. But first, I want to read to you guys the lyrics of the song Holy Forever by Chris Tomlin, because I think that song is appropriate for what we're going to be talking about today, because Jesus is holy forever. 1,000 generations fallen down in worship to sing the song of ages to the Lamb, and all who've gone before us and all who will believe will sing the song of ages to the Lamb. Your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above them all thrones and dominions, all powers and positions, your name stands above them all. And the angels cry, holy, all creation cries, holy, you are lifted high, holy, holy forever. If you've been forgiven and if you've been redeemed, sing the song forever to the Lamb. If you walk in freedom and if you bear his name, sing the song forever to the Lamb. We'll sing the song forever and amen. And the angels cry, holy. All creation cries, holy. You are lifted high, holy, holy forever. Hear your people sing holy to the King of Kings, holy. You will always be holy, holy forever. Your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above them all thrones and dominions, all powers and positions, your name stands above them all. Jesus, your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above them all thrones and dominions, all powers and positions, your name stands above them all. And the angels cry, holy, all creation cries, holy, you are lifted high, holy, holy forever. Hear your people sing to the King of Kings. You will always be holy, holy forever. You will always be holy, holy forever. So, some of the accomplishments Trump stated at this address, and we're gonna do a full, cliff notes, whatever, of some of these highlights, and then I have some clips of the actual speech that we're going to watch and then go over. So, some of the things Trump has accomplished in the past year, or since he got elected in 2024 on some of these. 125-year low in U.S. murder rates. Core inflation is down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. $2.30 per gallon of gas has in many states, and some, I believe he said that some states it's even under under $2. 53 all-time stock market records since the election. $18 trillion in global investments into the United States in 1 year. 70,000 new construction jobs added. American natural gas production is at an all-time high. 100% of all jobs created have been in the private sector. President Trump delivered the largest tax cuts in American history. And visit trumpaccounts.gov. That will basically, it's a way to set up your kids born during this term for success. But go to trumpaccounts.gov and you can get info there. If you guys want me to do a full video on the Trump accounts, let me know in the comments and I can. The great healthcare plan, ending inflated prescription drug costs, most favored nation drug pricing. Again, there's more to his great healthcare plan. If you want me to do a video on that too, let me know in the comments and I can. He called on Congress to stop the Insider Trading Act without delay. 0 illegal aliens have entered the U.S. in the last 9 months. And end sanctuary cities, which just prohibit making this country safe again. This sanctuary cities is how you get situations like Minnesota. And sanctuary cities cooperate with ICE, and we will have a lot better country without all the protests. Pass the Save America Act and save America's elections. You have IDs required for almost everything else. Why not you have to show IDs to do a lot of other things. Why not vote? The only reason they don't want IDs to be shown to vote is so that the Dems can cheat. 100% decrease in murders in D.C. from 1 year ago last January. 8 wars ended by Trump, which are Cambodia and Thailand, Kosovo in Serbia, DRC and Rwanda, Pakistan and India, Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia, Armenia and Azerbaijan, Israel and Hamas, and I apologize if I butchered any of those names. And then peace through strength, and now Caroline Leavitt put this post on her ex last night on Tuesday night after the State of the Union address, and she says, here's what the Democrats in Congress refused to stand for during the State of the Union. Putting American citizens over illegal aliens, voter ID laws, the murder rate at the lowest since 1900, keeping violent criminals locked up, protecting parental rights, stopping fraud, angel families, price transparency, taking on drug cartels, no tax on tips, overtime, and Social Security, the most secure border in history. The contrast could not be clearer. Democrats are crazy. President Trump and Republicans are for common sense. Now, I'm going to bring up some videos, some clips that I have taken from this. Now, I definitely did not get everything. I have 10 clips I want to highlight here. I encourage you guys, if you have not, go watch the full State of the Union address, which I will link the video of it. I will link the White House video of it from their YouTube in the description below.
I'm very proud to say that during my time in office, both the first 4 years and in particular this last year, there has been a tremendous renewal in religion, faith, Christianity, and belief in God. This is especially true among young people, and a big part of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie Kirk, a great guy, great man. So last year, Charlie was violently murdered by an assassin and martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica, is with us tonight. Erica, please stand. Thank you, Erica. Been through a lot. In Charlie's memory, we must all come together to reaffirm that America is one nation under God, and we must totally reject political violence of any kind.
So, Charlie Kirk was a true patriot and martyr of our time. And Erica is amazing. Pray for Erica. She's getting a lot of hate right now, which is so undeserved. But that's just what the enemy does. The more effective we are for the Lord, the more the enemy tries to attack. So I ask you all to join me in praying for Erica Kirk and the Turning Point family.
One of the great things about the State of the Union is how it gives Americans the chance to see clearly what their representatives really believe. So tonight I'm inviting every legislator to join with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then stand up and show your support. The first duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
It is clear to me in that clip that the Republican Party is for America and the Democratic Party is not.
And yesterday, as you probably saw at the White House, I hosted a ceremony with Americans who lost their treasured loved ones to the scourge of illegal immigration. People came into our country, how we allowed this to happen with our open borders. These are the angel moms and families that for decades our government betrayed and our media totally ignored. It was terrible. Hard to believe, actually.
That clip was about the angel families. I forget the example he gave in there, but I could give a couple. Laken Riley, Katie Steinle. I would even call Sarah Beckstrom's family in that angel family thing. And all of those deaths I mentioned are preventable deaths. Any death done by illegal aliens is preventable because those illegal aliens should not be in our country to begin with.
There's been no more stunning example than Minnesota, where members of the Somali community have pillaged an estimated $19 billion from the American taxpayer. Oh, we have all the information. And in actuality, the number is much higher than that. And California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even worse. This is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation, and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe. So tonight, although started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President J.D. Vance.
I didn't clip that part, but Trump it was either before or after that announcement there, said that if we get rid of all of this fraud in this country, we could have a balanced budget. That's how bad fraud is in this country.
It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girls' summer camp in Central Texas. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there, rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one?
Okay, I was gonna show you guys another video on that. What he was referring to there is, the camp he's referring to there as Camp Mystic. This was during the Texas flooding, like he said, on July 4th last year. So devastating. But there's a video online on YouTube. You can go on to YouTube and type in Camp Mystic singing on bus. Those girls were singing on the way out of the camp. Like, and sorry guys. Like, going to a Christian summer camp myself in the past, like, that stuck with me, even though, like, the camp I went to and support, we didn't have, like, that kind of danger, but, like, being a summer camp, Christian camp kid and a Christian camp counselor, like, that situation with Camp Mystic just hits home to me. Like, it's so devastating, but, like, Texas came together and, like, God can use tragedy for good. Like, yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Let's move on.
And for all of these reasons, I say tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong. Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much.
You heard Trump. The state of our union is strong. I believe that. But to keep it that way, we need a Republican win in the midterms. So I'll be covering midterm stuff later in the year. But to that end, vote in the midterms. Republicans and Christians cannot cower and not vote in the midterms. I know the midterm elections don't get as much hype, but they should, because it is very important. If we lose the midterms to the Dems, pretty much we're done. Because the Dems will try and impeach Trump, and he won't get anything done. So, even though the vote isn't usually high in the midterms, we need a good showing in this midterms, because the Republicans need to win the midterms. And I hope you guys don't get sick of that, because as the midterms get closer, we're going to be covering everything here on the channel.
We ended DEI in America.
Ended DEI. That is a big one, because getting a job shouldn't be just because the color of your skin. It should be on merit and ability to do the job, and Trump has brought that back.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time ago. We're not going back. Today our border is secure. Thank you. Today our border is secure. Our spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before. And our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked. And America is respected again, perhaps like never before.
America's back, baby. And we have hope. And to that end, in closing, I am going to read Psalm 33. Exalt in Yahweh, O you righteous, for praise is fitting for the upright. To Yahweh with the lyre, with a harp of 10 strings play to him. Sing to him a new song, play skillfully with jubilant shout, for the word of Yahweh is upright, and all his work is done in faithfulness. He loves righteousness and justice. The earth is full of the loyal love of Yahweh. By the word of Yahweh the heavens were made, and by the breath of his mouth all their host. He gathered the waters of the sea like a heap. He put the deeps in storehouses. Let all the earth fear Yahweh. Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. For he himself spoke, and it came to pass. He himself commanded, and it stood firm. Yahweh brings to nothing the plan of nations. He frustrates the intents of people. The plan of Yahweh stands firm forever. The intent of his heart from one generation to the next. Blessed is the nation whose God is Yahweh, the people he has chosen for his inheritance. From heaven Yahweh looks, he sees all the children of humankind, for his dwelling place he gazes, and all the inhabitants of the earth. He who fashions altogether their heart, he who understands all their works. The king is not saved by the greatness of an army. The warrior is not delivered by the greatness of strength. The horse is a false hope for victory, nor can it save by the greatness of its power. Behold, the eye of Yahweh is on those who fear him, on those who hope for his loyal love, to deliver their soul from death and to keep them alive in famine. Our soul waits for Yahweh. He is our help and our shield, for in him our heart rejoices, because in his holy name we trust. Let your loyal love, O Yahweh, be upon us, even as we hope in you. Our hope is in the Lord. With that, have an awesome day, and I will see you all in the next one, and I'll give you a little taste of what we're going to be talking about next in the next video. We are going to be continuing the study of the armor of God, and I am going to be answering this question: what is truth? With that, have an awesome day, and I will see you all later.